36 of Howard Gernhardt, the 03 of John Falk, the 38 of Ray Downey, the 9 of Eric Webster, the 63 Connecticut of Jeff Cook, and the 08 of Jimmy Bruce in that order. First alternate, Ted Chafee, car number 47X. Second alternate, the 64 of Rich Heberger. Once again, 15 laps to distance. This is feature time for the limited Sportsman division. Acme Auto, AC Delco, sponsoring tonight's trophies, and we're underway. Bud Keeney on the inside has Gary Preble on the outside. They battle for the lead off turn number 2 and down the 300-foot long back straightaway. Here comes Louis Belisle in the 50L. The 4 of Francis Crowley, all battling up front. Bobby Bruce in the 05, Scott Hagan the 73X, that's the top 6. Mike Holdridge, car number 82, looking for his first win of the year. It's been a tough season for our defending champion. Actually, Holdridge has one feature win, but that was earlier in the season. We've almost forgotten about that one. It's about time he finds the directions back to victory lane, and it could be tonight. A lot of action back in the pack, 2 laps. Posted on the scoreboard. They smoke the tires. They dirt track it through the turns. Everybody stays pointed in the right direction. Slip slide, slam bang, they swap a little paint through the turns. Keep your eyes on that 27X, the bright green and black entry, about halfway up through the pack. He's our current point leader. He's got 3 feature wins, so he definitely knows the directions to victory lane. If you'd like to wake it number 4 tonight, if at all possible. He's got his work cut out for him. A lot of heavy hitters up front. Everybody hungry for their first victory of the season. Bud Keeney out front. Meanwhile, left rear tire goes down at Skip Brunick's number 32. He heads to the infield out of the way with 4 laps shown as complete. Bud Keeney, 77X out front. Gary Preble in the 44 car. We said the car don't look like much, but it goes real quick. And he's doing that again tonight as these two continue to battle for the lead. Bobby Bruce in the 05 car, distant third, but he's trying to close in. Louis Belisle in that 50L is on the move, as is John Connell in that 78X car. Darren Thomas slip sliding along with Kenny Cassidy through the turns. A beautiful piece of driving by both drivers, and they're both back in the action without losing too much of that valuable real estate. Joe Macknick on the move with the 46 car. Time become increasingly more important. Next time around, we'll hit the halfway mark. If anybody's holding back, they better let it all hang out and do it soon. The halfway marker coming out, being posted with the cross flags on the flag stand. 8 down, 7 to go. Bud Keeney remains as your leader. Keeney out front, the 77X running strong tonight. He's being pressured by Gary Preble in that 44 car, but they've been running nose to tail now for about 8.5 laps, and it doesn't look as though it's going to change in the very near future. Keeney using the low groove, Preble using the outside lane. The black flag being shown to one of the competitors. It looks as though Louis Belisle lost the left rear tire, and Joey Coates goes sliding through the infield. Now we have more trouble down at turn number 1. Rodney Brown in the 88, Tracy Kranazik in the 33. It looks to be Jeff Cook in the 63 car. All coming together, but everybody's rolling, and we stay on the green. Rodney Brown with the left front tire gone down, stopping right in the back straightaway. We can't believe this driver just absolutely stopping for no reason. He's lucky he didn't get drop kicked right into the pit area. He runs in the 4th spot with but 5 circuits to go. Looks as though we may have a new leader at the line as Gary Preble stands on the throttle off that 4th turn. Bud Keeney, not to be denied, looks down to the inside. He tucks it down low. Preble comes out on top as the 44 car looks for victory lane. He's only a few laps away. 3 and 4 wide off that 4th turn. A lot of paint being swapped. A couple of cars sideways. John Connell in trouble with the 78X car. Can't believe that's all the contact that ensued, folks. Outside last time, he's on the inside. He gets the edge once again as Bud Keeney gets gobbled up by a host of competitors back in the pack as Bobby Bruce and Scotty Haig all challenging to the front, make contact, and look who comes up on the back end. A tough break once again as Bud Keeney goes around in a puff of smoke and sees his chance for victory disappear just as quickly. Donald O'Connell goes around the 78X. That's going to bring out the caution. We've got 12 posted on the scoreboard, but a tough break for Bud Geedy.
Kings Racing Program. For the business at hand, the final 3 circuits of tonight's Limited Sportsman main event is Gary Preble and Bobby Bruce. Work up in row number 1. The field works away down the front stretch into turn number 1. It continues to be side by side. Bruce with the advantage as Bobby Bruce working up high with a 0.5. Gary Preble battling back down low. Preble looking for his first ever Limited Sportsman main event. 2 to go marker out this time by as Bobby Bruce looks to take over control. And look who Bruce is pulling as Joey Coates in the 12X becomes a factor as Joey Coates now taking a peek up high. He made his way past Gary Preble out of turn number 2. Preble looking to close on in with a 44 white flag coming at this time by final time around the 1/3 mile oval for tonight's Limited Sportsman main event as Bobby Bruce a little loose out of turn number 1. Gary Preble slipping down low at turn number 2 side by side down the back stretch into turn number 3. Joey Coates running in the 3rd spot. Glenn Boss running 4th. They slip slide out of turn number 4 as the win goes to Glenn Boss of Charleston, Rhode Island. So Glenn Boss in car number 11X picking up his first feature win of the season. The field run hot and heavy out of turn number 4. The top 2 cars, Gary Preble and Bobby Bruce, got loose. That allowed the 11X of Glenn Boss from Charleston, Rhode Island to slip down low out of turn number 4 as Bobby Bruce to make that.
The Rhode Island Rocket driving to Larry's Automotive, Connecticut Speed and Glass, the George's Plumbing and Heating, Escaheg Auto Salvage, Holmes Garage, Gannon Signs, Airco, Adams Tire, all listed amongst the sponsors, along with Larry's Automotive on Glenn Boss. 11X, the Rhode Island Rocket, finally makes it into victory lane, his first one of the year in the Acme Auto. AC Delco, sponsored 15-lap main event. Well, the crew is down here celebrating already. It didn't take long, but I never would have guessed that Glenn Boss was going to be in victory lane. He was sitting 3rd when they come off the 4th turn. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's 15-lap Acme Auto AC Delco sponsored main event finally breaks into victory lane. You know, Glenn's been around a long time. Never much luck on his side, but the Rhode Island Rocket finally turned it all around. Tonight's 15-lap main event. You know, Glenn Boss, you've been a very happy young man for no apparent reason. You've been here for a long time. You've worked hard week in and week out. You finally made it all pay dividends tonight. Is there anybody special you want to say thanks to?
Yeah, I got to thank the Irish family for letting me drive their car. They gave me a good car, good equipment. I'd like to thank my wife, all the sponsors, Adams Tire, Larry's Automotive, Michael's Pool, George's Sign, Airco. I'd like to thank the crew, Junior, Johnny Vandola's helped us out a lot. There's just so many people I can't think of right now, but I'd like to thank the Irish family most for giving me the chance to drive this car.